Good afternoon. So today we're off to support the Dave Bridges and Dave Cook Memorial Match. We're off to Sizewell. It's the Sizewell Soul Open. 2-hour run for us, so I'll see you in Suffolk. Welcome to Sizewell Beach. There's the power station in the background. So that's my peg, A12. Looks alright to me. Hopefully there's a couple of fish there. So this is an open match, quite a big one, 65 anglers. It's run by Ipswich Sea Anglers and the Sea Anglers Match Federation. No problem booking in with this one, simple as you like. Really well organised. Draw was really functional, and I'm right up to the left hand side. Good long walk, but yeah, looks good. So let's see how we get on. Well, it's a beautiful evening. I've just had a lead about just to see what the bottom's like, and I've hit a snag. There's a lump of something about 40 or 50 yards out. So yeah, anything I do hook, I'm gonna have to crank over the top of that and just hope I land it without ripping the hook out. So down to the business end, I am gonna attempt to target the sole. So I've got a little boom rig, boom, little bit of amnesia, down to a 65-pound bit of braid, size 4 hook, same again just above it, and then about 4 foot above that I have got a dropper with a 3 foot 15-pound snood, size 2 hook, and that hopefully is going to catch me a bass, but we will see. Next peg, if anyone's not heard of George Smith in the angling world, where have you been? So he's there, so you should at least see some fish tonight, and we'll just see how we get on. Beautiful evening. So I've decided to set 2 rods up. One standard issue, what I'd normally use with the 15-pound line, 60-pound shock leader, and then I'm terminating it in a 4-ounce lead so I can try and get it up high in the water. The other one is on, I think it's 80-pound braid, and that's straight through to obviously my trace, and then a 4-ounce lead. And the idea is, if I do hook anything, if I can land on a patch the other side of that snag, because I can't avoid it I don't think, so I'm just going to chuck the other side of it. If I hook anything, I'm just going to crank it in 100 miles an hour, skim it along the top, and hopefully it stays on. But can't think of a better tactic, so that's what I'm going to try and do. I'll bring you back. So the problem I've got is whatever's attached to that orange buoy, rope, chain, can't get back over it at the moment, but gonna have to just try. Bait wires, simple enough. All we're using is some blow lug, and we've got a few harbour ragworm as well. So it is out and out Dover sole with the possibility of a bass. That's what we're going for. So yeah, hopefully it'll work. I think I might be absolutely knackered. There's a rope attached to that buoy and it seems to be just under the surface. I had first cast and I've cranked it in across the top and still caught the rope. Luckily I got my gear back, but what I can do, because I never give up, is that buoy's about 40 yards out, I can hope that the fish come inside it, and when it gets dark I will just fish at about 25 yards and hope something comes right in on the edge, because at the moment I can't see any other way around it. That's part and parcel of it. I've just got very unlucky that that's smack in front of me. But that's yeah, no one could have helped that. That's how it is. Well, I don't care what happens now. I managed to get over the top of that rope and I've got a little bass, and he is little, but I am on the card, and tonight that's all that matters. I'm loving it. I just dropped in this side of that rope because I've come to the conclusion there's no way I'm going to be able to deal with that. not when the tide comes up, just not gonna be able to lift the gear over it. I dropped inside and I got another bass on that flyer. So yeah, we're off to a good start. And I'm not bothered if I have to fish really close. I've done it hundreds of times. I don't mind fishing under the rod tip if I have to. Fish can swim and they like coming in on the edge of the beach. So yeah, let's give it a good shot now. I'm loving this. That's 3 on that long, well, two on the long snood, 1 on the other one. They're not big bass, but they all count, don't they? Well, hey, two ends of the spectrum tonight. I've got George Smith England International on my left, and on my right I've got 2 brothers. I've got Andrew and Mark Davey, and this is the first match they've done for donkey's years, but they've come down, they've booked on it, and yeah, they're saying their goodbye to their dad. They're putting his ashes in the sea. What a lovely thing to do. Brilliant. See the trouble with getting pegged next to George Smith is this happens. Look at that. Beauty.
You play with them Littons.
Oh yeah. Nice one, George. I've got some catching up to do now.
Yeah, I think that's off the ruler. You can give me 46 for that.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
I've got a longer ruler if you want it.
There's 45 there.
Yep.
Then the ruler's 46.
Spot on.
So it's just over.
Yep, no worries,
You
mate.
happy with that?
Yeah, well I'm not happy because now I've got to catch another one, haven't
I've got a bigger ruler here if you want it.
I? You're alright, mate. Well equipped man, this guy. Here it comes. Oh, he's nice and fat, isn't he? Look, cracking fish that
Oh,
is.
it's a 47.
See, there you go. You gained yourself a centimetre. 47.
Yeah, 47, happy with that?
Cracker.
Right, that's me
Good
tea.
job, George.
That's me tea.
Well done.
Tea.
Well, look at that. Well, we're 2 hours in. I have got 5 bass on the cards. Only small ones, but enough to make you believe. Optic hasn't moved very much in the last sort of 20 minutes or so. Those fish were on the first of the flood, but almost dark. We've got 3 hours of fishing left. We finish at midnight, so anything can happen. Well, I'm lost for words now. I went for a sole. Look at that. What a strong fish. Beauty. That is a cracking sole. I know I gambled, but that is an amazing fish. Well happy with that. Well, the sole was 37 centimetres, so that's a corker. There's good fish coming out all the way along the beach. I've heard rumours of a stingray. There's some decent soles being caught, some decent bass. So it's turning into a quality match. I don't care what happens now. I've had a great night. Hour and a half left, so you never know. Still time. 30 minutes remaining. I know I haven't done any good in the grand scheme of things match-wise, but I've had a great evening's fishing. A 37 centimetre sole is the biggest one I've caught for about 30 years. Well chuffed with that. Massive thanks to the Sea Anglers Match Federation and Ipswich Anglers for letting me film what's been an absolutely fantastic evening's fishing. So thanks very much, guys. Well, last cast I've ended up with 9 bass, 1 little smooth hound and a sole. So you've got to be happy with that. Well, I am anyway.